Yes. So, Dr. Ankita, can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, so hi, this is Dr. Ankita Gehi. I'm a prosthodontist. I practice at Akar Dentistry in Bandra.
Okay. So, what services do you offer at Akar Dentistry?
So we basically are one stop for everything that you would want for an advanced dental procedure. We do specialize in cosmetic dentistry, but we also work with a lot of implants, with anything that would require to do for your oral health needs. We mostly do full mouth cases because our fundamental understanding of oral health is not just focusing on a symptom or just a symptom based practice. It's looking at an overall view of what is needed for your mouth to function well as look good so that you feel good.
Okay. And how long have you been working with us as an agency?
1 month.
It's been 1 month.
One
Okay.
very active month.
Awesome. So, can you walk us through how results have been in this 1 month so far?
Okay, so very surprisingly, and trust me, I'm very happy to say that this is one of the first agencies that I have, and I've worked with quite a few agencies that I've worked with that have actually shown results in terms of quality leads. We've worked with a lot of people before, but our struggle has always been to attract the right kind of audience. Like I said, our work is pretty much on advanced dentistry level, so having the kind of audience who understands and respects that opinion, because what we want is people to understand their oral health and not blindly follow procedures. We would want people to be as involved in their treatment planning as we are. So to get that kind of audience was always a pain point for us, for which you really helped. So the first
Awesome.
month has been good.
Okay. And you've gotten clients in the very first month itself?
Yes, we have the first call itself actually, but that also has to go for our conversions.
Awesome. Perfect. So, great. So, you said you've worked with other agencies before. Tell me about how our approach has been different versus their approach and how your experience has been different while working with us.
So very honestly, I think we also grew as a client working with a lot of different agencies. The good part about you guys was most of the things were handled. I didn't particularly have to give a lot of inputs, but that was also my learnings from the previous agencies, because ultimately you have to trust the people that you are working with to handle a part of an area that you are not very comfortable to understand, and that's where you guys stepped in. So I think as compared to the other agencies, the trust part, I'm hoping would continue because it's the first month, so you guys handle most of it, so I didn't have to do a lot.
Awesome. Perfect.
Our team did.
And
I personally was mostly taking care of the treatment, so that's good.
right. And in terms of um, what we have done for you in terms of a strategic perspective, digital marketing perspective, could you walk the audience through like the decisions that we've taken around advertising versus SEO, versus things that you've tried before, and how happy have you been with the approach so far?
See, I think the approach was very organic with you guys because, of course, it's a whole umbrella that you have to look into. You have to work with on the SEO perspective. You have to work on ads. You have to There are different platform of ads. But what I liked about you guys was when the first conversation that we had, you were very clear that leads are going to be gotten from ads. Yes, everything else has to work in tandem, but this is one thing that we need to focus on and build that first, and everything else can follow. So strategy was one thing that was missing from our previous agencies, to be very honest. Everybody had just a very cut copy paste method of key. We are going to do, this is the SEO that we are going to do, these many pages we are going to do, this is going to be your ad spends, and this is going to be how your GMB profile would be handled. They'll have a very similar, almost similar kind of
Deliverable.
deliverables. that they're going to give you. But you were the first, I think, agency that said that let's focus on ads first. Let's focus on getting you business first before we do everything else. Of course, we were 3 years into our business, but that really helped to understand that let's go with somebody who knows what they're talking about. And you were pretty confident about what you said. So strategy was what was missing in most of the agencies. That's where you guys stepped in.
Awesome. Perfect. And around your systems for sales, like we've also helped you set up the CRM. We've helped you with a little bit of guidance around sales. So can you walk us through that experience and what value we've been able to
Can I
add
be
there?
honest here? Very honestly, see, the background that my team came with was we already were working or had a working understanding of how we wanted to pitch our sales, like, have a certain script or how we want to describe ourselves to people who were approaching us. You definitely did give a different kind of perspective, but my, again, feedback to Jamila was still to trust herself. You
Right.
were giving her that guidance, but I still wanted to trust her instincts because she's been doing this for a long time. So that guidance is definitely helpful in terms of the follow-ups for sure. But in terms of pitching the sales and the way we talk to patients who are calling us for the first time, I think we are a good mixture of what we understand versus how you've guided us.
Right. Perfect. That's awesome. And around general management around working with us and managing the leads and all of that, do you have any inputs there?
No, like I said, it's been really good. Of course, I'm sure that we have a lot to learn from each other going forward as well. But the one very good thing is that before anything, you all have shown results. Before any of the things we move forward, like for example, even building the landing page. It took a little while, but it was not that much of a headache for us to say that, this is not done, this is not, the right things were given importance to. That was our feedback to the people who are working from your team towards the landing page, because when people see that, it's the first look of what we are selling to them.
Yeah.
And that was handled well. Not too much input from our sides, I think, apart from the photographs that we had to give, I guess.
Right. Perfect. Um, okay, so this is where we usually end the whole thing. I'll definitely have something to end the video with so long that we've
Yeah, but
spoken
you
so
guys
far.
have been really good. I'm thankful that we found you, because it's been a pain working with the other agencies. I'm not going to name them, but it's been good because we've seen results.
Awesome.
Good
Perfect. Thank you so
results.
much.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Ankita. Really appreciate
Thank
this.
you.
Let's stay in touch.
Yes.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye. Take care.
You too.